Hello everybody. Thank you for joining us on today's daily Bible study, daily devotional. Today we're going to talk about the Day of Atonement. Please take a look at Leviticus chapter 15 and chapter 16 for today's daily Bible reading. And this is our devotional. When it comes to the cost of sin, the average person probably thinks in terms of, what can I get away with? Rather than, what does this cost me and other people emotionally? These calculations aren't made in terms of life and death, but that is literally the case when it comes to sin. The Day of Atonement is a beautiful, though horrific illustration of this. It takes 3 innocent animals to deal with the people's sin. 1 to purify the high priest and his family. 1 to be a sin offering to Yahweh that purifies the place where he symbolically dwelt. And 1 to be sent unto the wilderness to remove the people's transgressions. After the blood of the first 2 animals is spilt on the Day of Atonement, demonstrating the purification of God's people, the final goat demonstrates God's desire to completely rid the people of their sins. As seen in Leviticus chapter 16, verse 21, Aaron shall place his 2 hands on the living goat's head, and he shall confess over it all the Israelites' iniquities, and all their transgressions for all their sins, and he shall put them on the goat's head, and he shall send it away into the desert. The Day of Atonement symbolizes God's desire for his people one day. Sin would no longer stand between God and his children. Like the goat, Jesus lifts the people's iniquities. He fulfills this prophecy, becoming the ultimate ransom. No other sacrifice is needed. As the author of Hebrews says in Hebrews chapter 7, verse 28, "For the law appoints men as high priests who have weakness, but the statement of the oath after the law appoints a son who is made perfect forever." He then goes on to say, "And every priest stands every day, serving and offering the same sacrifices many times, which are never able to take away sins. But this one, after he has offered one sacrifice for all sins for all time, sat down at the right hand of God." The price of sin may be great, but Jesus had paid that price. Okay, so today's discussion questions. In what ways do you take Jesus' sacrifice for granted? What can you do differently? Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. Like always, please hit that like button. Please hit that share button. And let's tell people about Jesus. Have a great day.